guys, welcome back to my videos and my channel. Today is the first day of phase 3 for me, which is maintenance, and it follows your very low calorie phase on HCG. So I've just weaned off my patches for the last 3 days, which was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now I'm starting the maintenance phase. So yesterday I went out for breakfast and I had scrambled eggs and mushrooms, and I was very full from that because it was quite high in fat. So I just had that pretty much as a one meal that I had for the day. Today I'm down 400 grams, is that right? 400 grams this morning. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm quite surprised, to be honest. But that's really good. That means that I'm at 74.2 kilos, which I'm really happy about that. That's really good. So today I've got to head off to work soon. So I just wanted to show you what's going to be on the menu for me today, starting maintenance. So the food's going to be a little bit different for me. And as I showed you in last week's video, I muscle test how my body's going to react to food so that I don't have, it's less of a guessing game then. So I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you. So the last few days I've been really loving this fat burner that I got from Joseph Rakish. It's lemonade iced tea and it just tastes so good. It tastes like old-fashioned iced tea. It's delicious. So I'm going to have some of that this morning. I'm also going to make a coffee for myself to drink on the way to work. This is my lunch today, which you saw me make in my last video. It is pretty much the salad that Courtney from No Meat Keto eats. It's lettuce. I put some pea sprouts in there too, cucumber, and half a block of halloumi. And then I've got half a tablespoon of ranch dressing there because I muscle tested, and 1 whole tablespoon, which is what I normally have on keto, I will put on weight with that, my body said. So we're going with a bit safer, doing half a tablespoon, and I can mix it with a little bit of water as well when I get to work to thin it out a bit more. I've also got some, I pulled these out of the freezer. These are meatballs that I made a little while ago. Hang on, I just got to turn the kettle off. These are meatballs and patties which I made a little while ago. So I'm just going to undo it and show you. That's it there. I'm going to take some of these to work and have these in my second break if I'm hungry. Probably 3 of these patties. What's it say here? The patties are 40 grams each. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 120. Yeah. So I'll probably take those, and then I can just have them with a bit of sauce or something. Heat them up in the microwave, so it'll be a good protein source for me. And I'll put that all into my fitness pal. I will actually muscle test these just to make sure that my body's going to be okay with them. Otherwise, I'll find some other protein to eat. Alright, so I've just made up my fat burner to drink, and I'm just making a coffee. This has got collagen powder in it, avalanche, a teaspoon of avalanche, hot chocolate, coffee, and a little bit of monk fruit sweetener. So I'm just going to fill that up, and I'm not going to have cream today. I feel like it's just going to be too heavy. So I'm just going to have my normal almond milk and just ease into it slowly. So that's that. Now the supplements that I'm currently taking, as you know, this is being filmed during the coronavirus thing, so immunity is like very important. This one here, this Silicea one, is really awesome. I'm noticing such a difference in my hair from taking this. So I take this and this for my hair, and I'll just swap them around. And I'm currently taking olive leaf and mushroom extract for immunity, and I do also take some spirulina, not every day but sometimes as well, to help with detoxing. So that's currently what I'm taking, and I put the mushrooms powder in my coffee, so that's 1 less tablet you have to take, and that's really all I'm taking at the moment for supplement wise. Also, I muscle tested it and my body said that only 2 patties I could have today. So I've got my 2 patties here with my salad and obviously my bottle of water. I aim to have this is only 600 mils. I'm going to aim to have 3 of these today. Maybe more if I can, but being a smaller bottle, it's harder to get off the floor and refill it more often. So that is me until I get home this evening. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 today of phase 3 for me, and I don't remember if I actually vlogged anything yesterday. I'm gonna have to go have a look. So today I'm down 250 grams, which is awesome. Yesterday you saw that I had my halloumi salad. I also had, oh yes, I remember, the morning, okay. I had the meat patties. I was definitely hungry yesterday, and today I've woken up hungry. So I can definitely feel the difference without having the HCG in my system. I do have a maintenance patch on, which does help with sugar cravings. I haven't really actually been craving any sugar or sweets, which is interesting. And yeah, so I just really like having those patches on because they really give me a bit more support, I feel, in phase 3, where you could definitely be feeling hungry and ravenous. I feel, and I could definitely see where some people go off track and end up putting the weight back on. So as you saw, I muscle tested that food, and last night, yesterday afternoon, I came home quite hungry. I had herbal tea. I had 2 of the strawberries and cream lollies, and I had a portion of roast chicken. That was 5 o'clock, I'd say, 5:30. Then I wasn't really hungry for dinner at all. I just was really craving some peanut butter on toast, so I asked my body, can I have this and not put on weight? And it said yes, no problem. I couldn't have a tablespoon of peanut butter though, but it said I could have a bit less than a tablespoon. I think I probably used a little bit more than half a tablespoon. Wasn't as nice as I remember, wasn't as amazing, like I've been missing it so much. So that was interesting. And this morning I woke up 250 grams down. So that is 650 grams that I've lost in the first 2 days of phase 3, which is very interesting. It's amazing. And it's great proof for you guys that when I talk to you about muscle testing, I'm showing you the proof that it works for my body. It just takes a bit of practice. That what I'm saying to you isn't just gimmicky or whatever. I'm showing you, I'm muscle testing, I'm asking, I'm incorporating new foods that I haven't eaten. I mean, the Elle bread probably wasn't a great idea because it did have some starch in it, I believe. But I'm fine. So it's really good proof for you guys to show you this. I'm going to show you how I make my coffee. I am very hungry this morning. It is, I don't know, it's 20 to 9. I'm very hungry. I'm going to have a coffee, and I'm going to show you how I make a special coffee. It's an AeroPress machine. If you love coffee, you will love an AeroPress machine. It just makes the best coffee so quickly. And I'm going to use Elle herself's tip on how she does frothy milk. So she just puts in her tablespoon of cream into the milk frother, then fills the rest up with water to be the amount that she wants. I usually put my sweetener in there as well, and then you just froth it up as per usual. So I will muscle test and just double check and see if my body is going to be happy with having cream and if I can have it, and I'll show you guys now. couldn't make my the frothy coffee that I was going to show you because I muscle tested it. My body said that I couldn't have a tablespoon of cream today. So I had to just improvise a little bit, and I just put a splash of cream in the almond milk to just make it a bit creamier, and I just made some almond milk. It was probably 150 ml maybe of almond milk and just a splash of cream, probably a teaspoon. So that's what you saw. Normally I haven't made it in a long time, so I forgot that you can't put anything in the cup before you put the hot coffee in, because you got to put it on the top and flip it. So normally I'll just do it straight into the cup. And that coffee is really, really delicious. It's lovely and strong, has such a rich flavor to it. So you get the idea. It'll be exactly the same way with a frothy coffee, and it does froth it up a little bit more actually, because you don't put as much water in there. Well, it's actually completely different when you put a bit of water and cream in there. It does get really frothy, whereas this wasn't. It just warmed it up really. But it gives you an idea of how to do it. So I'm just going to enjoy that now, and that was the reason why it was different to what I said, because my body said it wouldn't handle a tablespoon of cream today and that I would put on weight. So that's why. Hi guys, it is Wednesday, so it looks like my last time I vlogged for you guys was yesterday morning. I had the coffee, as you saw. Then I had for lunch a meatball sub. I'll put a picture here so that you can see it. It was just my last piece of cloud bread. I got some burger patties out of the freezer, which the recipe is on my Instagram under P2 recipes. It's just like mince with some seasonings in it. I made it into round little meatballs, and then I made it into little patties. So I just put 2 patties on there with 1 slice of cheese and some sauce, and it made a really nice meatball sub. So I had that for lunch. I had for a snack some of the strawberry and cream jellies, and I also had one of Elle herself's cinnamon raisin bagels. They are so delicious. I'm going to go into the kitchen now and make some more, so I'll bring you along with me. I don't know if I have any raisins, so I'm going to have to have a look or see if there's something I can use in replace of that. So yes, I had that yesterday, really yummy. Don't have any more left, and they're really nice. I had a herbal tea as well. I was hungry yesterday. Hungrier. I keep getting hungrier as the days go along. And so it's kind of a challenge to figure out what to eat and what is the right thing to eat and how much to eat. In saying that, I have lost 400 grams this morning, so that is really good. I'm down to 73.5 kilos, so very happy with that, very pleased. I'm using the maintenance patches, so I really feel the maintenance patches help to curb your appetite a little bit, curb your sweet tooth, that sort of thing. So I'm having good success. Then for dinner last night, I had a lamb chop with some green veggies that I just stir-fried up with some butter and some salt. So that is a roundup of everything that I had yesterday. This morning I have just made one of Elle herself's bulletproof coffees. You can find it on her Instagram, I think, as well as in her Reinventing Keto book, which I have and I love. It's pretty much just instant coffee, sugar-free chocolate powder, a dash of cream, a little bit of butter. I put some collagen powder in it as well, and then add hot water. So it's really kept me full. It's 11:15 and I'm not hungry at all. So that was really nice to have that as a change. And I think that we're going to have sausages for lunch apparently. So I'll muscle test that and make sure that's going to be okay. And I might have some salad with it or something. I'm not sure yet. And I'm going to go into the kitchen today and make some cinnamon raisin bagels, as I said to you. And I also want to try that new bread that Elle has made. It looks fantastic, and I'm going to try and cook it in the oven because I don't have a bread maker. So I'll bring you along with me. Let's go. The oven, 15 minutes. How amazing are they? I wish that you could smell them. They're so yummy, just with butter toasted, or she puts cream cheese and jam on them. So good. So I'm just about to start now the keto crusty bread. I'll show you on here because Elle does have it on her website. Keto crusty loaf it is. Not her website, her Instagram. So I'm going to give this a go. This was originally made by Low Carb Deidre, and she's on Instagram. So here's all my stuff. Let's get started. Alright, so it's just come out of the oven. It didn't rise. I switched containers. It didn't rise the full amount at all. It rose about a third more. And having a look into it, I didn't need it enough. you need to knead it apparently for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to make another batch because I've got enough Vital Wheat gluten and everything else to make another batch. But first what I'm going to do, now this has cooled down a little bit, is I'm going to pull it out and cut it and see. If it's all right, then I might just leave it and eat this and then make another one at another time. So let's have a look. So it looks pretty good. It definitely is flat, and I think it's going to be very dense. It feels dense. Yeah. That really hasn't risen at all. Let's try a little bit. It tastes pretty good. It's got some sort of bitterness in it. Not sure what that is. But this isn't usable, I don't think. Like it's very dense. So yeah. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday today. It is day 4 and I'm just about to head to work very soon. Today on the scales I am up 800 grams. Yep. So that's interesting. I did realize that yesterday was day 4 of my patch because I put my patch up on Sunday, and so it had run out. Essentially, I needed to replace it yesterday, and I just hadn't actually set the reminder up in my phone, so I was unclear and wasn't sure and was busy, and so I didn't check and I didn't put a new one on. So that's interesting. I did notice yesterday twice that I had this, you know, when you just get really hungry and you just are like, what can I eat? What can I find? And you put anything in your mouth that you sort of see. I noticed twice yesterday that I did that, but I was like, well, what is the best choice? And I was craving sweets a lot yesterday. So I had quite a lot of my sugar, the strawberry and cream jellies. I also had a couple of, maybe it was 3, the Atkins M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. They're really good, but I didn't muscle test it. I muscle tested the spaghetti bolognese that I had last night for dinner, and it was fine, but I didn't test putting the cream in it. I put a little bit of cream in it. I also was taste testing my family's one to see if it tasted any good, and it did have sugar in it. So it's definitely a combination of things, I think, yesterday. So, you know, you guys can see that it can happen to everyone, and it really is a real balancing act to phase 3 of increasing your calories slowly, but not too quickly so that you end up putting the weight on. So I've just replaced the patch. I've also put on one of Nature's Body's new Super Health patches. They're 20 patches in one, and they've got lots of really good ingredients in it to boost your immune system, because I'm just about to head to Bunnings. As you know, it's in the middle of the coronavirus, and we have all been asked to stay in our homes. But I haven't been out in the world for 2 days, so I don't actually know. I know that on Monday it was absolutely crazy. I would have served at least 300 customers. And that didn't make me feel good to be doing that, because they're not respecting my space. You know, today's day 4. So if I was sick, I would know today, but it's hard because there's that uncertainty there. So anyway, I've put the patch on because I'm really wanting to boost my immune system and keep it strong while I'm out in the world. Up 800 grams. I'm disappointed, definitely. But I can't beat myself up too much because I know the errors that I've made, and all I can do is move forward. So that is to make sure that I change the patch and have a new patch on every 3rd day. I'm going to set the reminder now on my phone so that I don't forget again. And I'm just going to keep eating well. I do feel very hungry right now. I did have a bulletproof coffee yesterday morning as well. So I did introduce quite a few new foods. And that's Silicea pasta. Like, honestly, it could even just be the Silicea pasta. Maybe it had a lot of fiber in it or something like that. Anyway, I can't think about it too much. But just letting you guys know so that you can see my journey and you can learn from my mistakes or learn from my successes. So yeah, gotta go. I don't know if I showed you yesterday. I think I did. I made a halloumi salad, just that one that I showed you the other day. I'm having that again, and I've got some biltong for if I get hungry, and I've got a coffee sachet there for if I want to have a coffee. And I don't know if I'm going to get hungrier, so I really need to think about that. Maybe I'll muscle test a couple of protein bars or something that I can take with me if I do get too ravenous. And this morning I'm quite hungry, so I'm going to muscle test and see whether I should have a protein shake for breakfast instead of a bulletproof coffee. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Hi guys, it is Thursday afternoon. I've just got home from work. I have just made one of my raisin bagels, and I'm having a cup of coffee along with it. In case you guys don't know what the cinnamon raisin bagels taste like and you're not quite sure, it tastes like raisin toast with cinnamon butter on it. It's sweet, it's cinnamony, it's fruity. They're so good, honestly. So I'm just going to sit down and have that. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I really feel like pizza. Like really, really want pizza. And I just muscle tested on my body to see if I could have it, and I can't. Like, I'm going to put on weight if I have it. So I don't know yet what I'm going to have. Probably once I eat this, because I'm a bit peckish and craving something, I'll probably have a clearer head about what to have, and I can have greens and some plain chicken or something like that. So for now, I'm just going to have this and have a sit down, and I'll let you know what I end up doing for dinner. Hi guys, so what you just saw there is my lunch for tomorrow. I've got a big day tomorrow, 9-hour shift, so I'll have 2 half-an-hour breaks. I don't know, I'm still in this phase where I don't know how hungry I'm going to be. Lucky today I wasn't as hungry as I thought I would be, probably because the maintenance patch has kicked in. And tomorrow will be the same. It will be at its optimum amount tomorrow. But I just want to make sure that I've got the right food on hand so that if I am hungry, I can eat the right things. So I muscle tested all of those things, and you saw me muscle testing actually the mayonnaise and the cheese and the ham as I was going along, because I hadn't muscle tested it. And sometimes it can be the littlest thing that you don't think of that is something that your body isn't going to handle properly or will make you put on weight. So what you saw me make there was just a mini halloumi salad. I need to muscle test about the dressing tomorrow and see. I might already have enough fat with the halloumi and the ham and the cheese and the mayonnaise. I'll just have to see. And I made a toasty as well. I'm just really craving a toasty. So I muscle tested to see could I have that. And it said yes. So that is 2 pieces of Aldi bread. It's a low carb bread. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. That was the good fat mayo. I got that in a food box. I can't remember when. I haven't tried it yet though. I've only taste tested it, and it's a chili mayo. So I thought that'd be nice on the ham and cheese. 2 slices of ham were 25 grams. So it's really not a whole lot of protein. And that ham looked really good. It had 0 or less than 1 gram of carbs, less than 1 gram of fat. So it was really just straight protein. And the cheese was the Dairy Works Edam cheese, which is a lower fat cheese. So I muscle tested all that. I said I couldn't have 2 slices of cheese. I did want to, but it said my muscle testing said no. So anyway, 2 slices of ham, 1 slice of cheese, and I only put the mayo on one side of the bread because it said I would put on weight if I did it on both. I know this might sound really silly hearing this from me, but at the end of the day, I've got to do what I've got to do to make it work for me and make all my hard work from phase 2 stick. There's no point in me going, oh, she'll be right, and eating what I want like I did yesterday, thinking, oh, it'll be fine. It's not that bad. And look, I put on 800 grams this morning. So this is why I muscle test. It takes less than 10 seconds to do it, and it's having better communication with your body, and then it allows me to not make mistakes or errors which I wish that I could take back, I guess. So that's what I've done. I've got a toasty for 1 break, and I've got a halloumi salad for the 2nd break, or the other way around. I'm going to have a coffee in the morning before I go to work, just a straight coffee with maybe a little bit of cream in it. And I haven't thought about dinner, of course, for tomorrow, but that's it for now. So I just wanted to show you that. Hi guys, I found a recipe for a cheesy broccoli soup on Instagram, and I've got some broccoli soup which I made a couple of rounds ago, which was just broccoli with chicken stock. Haven't eaten it, and because the freezer defrosted, we've had to go through everything, and I kept those to see how they turned out. So I've got them here, and I am just going to follow this recipe along and just add some things to make it creamy and hopefully salvage it. So as you would have seen in the last video, I made a cheesy broccoli soup last night for dinner, and it was so good. I'm going to have to, I'll link the recipe, but I didn't follow it, but I'll link you one that's similar that I kind of riffed off. This was broccoli soup that was sitting in my freezer. It's been there a good 6 months, and it was just literally, I think, a kilo of broccoli, and like fresh broccoli, and maybe half a litre of veggie stock, chicken stock, just cooked down and then blended. So what I did to that is I added some, all the stuff that you saw, cream cheese, pretty much cream cheese, tasty cheese, bit of parmesan, pepper and salt, bit of chili powder, a little bit of cream, a little bit of almond milk to thin it down. It was really, really good. My family really enjoyed it. They had it with toast, and I just had it by itself because it was quite filling. So yeah, that was really nice. Sorry, I'm getting bitten a little bit. So that was that, and what you'll see next, which I've already made this morning for breakfast, is I made Elle herself's keto porridge, or note meal again, and it was really nice. I had it with the apple and cinnamon maple syrup, the sugar-free one, as you will see, and a dollop of peanut butter, and it was really good. I'm really enjoying that, so definitely try it out. It's a really nice recipe. And I just had for lunch like a protein plate a little bit. Just had a sausage, and then I had a ham and cheese wrap, just literally a piece of cheese, a piece of slice of ham wrapped together with some sauce. So that's what I've eaten today. Yesterday I had the porridge for lunch, porridge for breakfast, halloumi salad for lunch. Don't remember having a snack. No. Had a coffee, I think, as a snack, and the cheesy broccoli soup for dinner. So I am down. Yesterday I stalled. I don't know if I ended up saying that to you. Anyway, so I maintained yesterday. I won't say stalled, I'm going to say maintained, because that's the aim of phase 3. And today I'm down 300 grams. So I am now down, I've got 200 grams to go until I'm actually at my lowest weight again. My lowest weight that I hit in phase 2. So yeah, I might hit that tomorrow. I'm not really a whole lot fussed, to be honest. I just want to be healthy, focus on the things that I'm eating, and I might fluctuate a little bit, but it's more about maintaining a lifestyle and getting my body back into this weight that I'd like to stay at. If I do lose a bit more weight, then that'd be good too. It is interesting how much my body has changed just in the last week, though. I can feel I'm leaner, and my tummy's gone down even more, even though I haven't technically, now that I think about it, actually, I lost a kilo in my first couple of days of phase 3, so, and then I put it back on, so that's interesting. I'm definitely feeling leaner. My tummy is like the little dips at the bottom, which has always been like the biggest problem, or the biggest goal to get rid of, is quite flat and minimal today. So it is really interesting seeing those changes in my body, even though I'm not on HCG anymore. I am on the maintenance patches, which do have really potent ingredients in them. And they do make such a difference, honestly, for me. And I do know of other ladies who are finding phase 3 much easier, or just in general, like not wanting to do a HCG round but get the maintenance patches, and helps them lose weight and control their cravings. It does take a couple of days for them to sink in, though, definitely. And I've actually got a super health patch on at the moment, because Nature's Body sent those to me for me to try. it's perfect timing with all this coronavirus stuff. So I've had that on the past week. Had loads of energy, like, well, not loads of energy. I'm usually a 9 to 10 hours sleep kind of girl, and I'm waking up early in the morning after just like 8 hours and ready to go. So that's a really nice benefit, and I feel that it's doing my body good, filling my body with the right nutrition and raising my vibration to keep me healthy during this time. So you're kind of pretty much caught up now on what I've been doing the last 2 days. I do have to work tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about that, but I obviously have to show up and then just see how I go. Don't know what I'm going to do for meals. Haven't thought about it. I just really feel like I need a break at the moment, and yesterday afternoon and today hasn't really felt like enough. I do have an online business as well, just a little mini business where I sell crystals and stuff, and the orders have been coming in for that, and so that's another thing on my mind as well. Like a rest day or a day off doesn't necessarily mean that, but I'm sure that's the same for everyone. So yeah, just trying to do my best and have a bit of downtime, as well as keep you guys updated, and so that you can see how my journey's going. So yeah, I'll wrap it up for now, and I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet, but I'll let you know when I know. Hi guys, I'm going to wrap the vlog up here, but I just wanted to let you know for dinner on Sunday night I ended up having some homemade pumpkin soup which my dad had made. I ended up muscle testing it, and it said it would be fine if I just had a small bowl, which I did, and I just added some cream to it to just sort of balance out the fat to carb ratio. I'm filming this a little while after that time, so you will see in my next video that I explain that I didn't have any issues with that the following day. So that's really good. So that is the end of week 1 of phase 3. I hope that you guys have enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. Don't forget to like the video and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know. If there's anything I can help you with while you're on your weight loss journey with HCG. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can be notified when my next video comes out, so that you can continue to be motivated on your journey. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.